Nous sommes en ce moment à la maison Alfonzo Desjardins, qui est située au 8 rue du Mont-Marie à Lévis. Cette maison-ci, ça a été le lieu où a été fondée la toute première caisse populaire. Notre institution muséale est composée de 2 maisons. Nous sommes en ce moment chez son voisin, dans laquelle a été établi un musée plus typique avec des panneaux explicatifs, des photographies, des objets. L'exposition permanente a été aménagée pour expliquer les premières étapes de la fondation. Alors, on parle du contexte socio-économique, les gens qui ont inspiré M. Desjardins, en Europe beaucoup, puisqu'il y avait un mouvement de banque populaire qui s'y était créé. De l'autre côté, c'est la maison du fondateur qui a été reconstituée selon l'année 1906. Donc, ce qui est offert, c'est un tour guidé du rez-de-chaussée par un guide. On explique la vie des cofondateurs, la raison pour laquelle il a créé la Caisse des Jardins, et on a la chance de visiter la toute première coopérative.
Bonjour, venez. Hola, madame.
Miriam, de Paraguay.
Paraguay. Bienvenue, welcome. Bienvenidos. Come in, come in. We're gonna make 2 groups. We have 2 guys. And then we will visit the city of Desjardins. The double living room. This is a kitchen, a French-Canadian kitchen. In 1906, October. You see? October 1906. All here didn't belong. Only cold water. The beginning of washing machine. The beginning of washing machine. We want to fight alcoholism. It's symbol. It isn't a crucifix. It's a symbol that tells us here we don't drink alcohol. The couple has 10 children. We see here 6. The name of the 6 boys, 4 girls, so 4 daughters. 3 of them in 19. To hit $5,000 back reimbursement, so it's 3,000% interest. It was a usurer. Banks didn't loan money, so that's why the people were obliged to have make affairs with usurers or whatever. So Mr. Alfonzo Dsejardins was shocked hearing that, and during his leisure time spent time in library and found a book. I'll show you in the exhibition over there, the book called People's Banks. It was written from the first chairman of the International Alliance Cooperative, ICA, International Cooperative Alliance. The first chairman wrote a book, People's Banks. Mr. Alfonzo Dsejardins saw that book in the library, and it was the beginning of his idea. He should have said, if People's Bank existed in England, in Europe, Italy, France, how come it's not possible here? And it started in Lévis with a 10 cents deposit at the first time. Yes, I'll show you in the exhibition. Today, just want to see the house because it's the original house, and to show you how our movement began very modestly in the house of the manager. So several of them began like that, written in hands, with the generosity of people. It began very modestly. It's a kitchen. If you have no answer, why don't we? He didn't have maid, just several times, but not very often. And he worked to to make the two levels more equals. I think so. Okay, welcome to the double living room, where you see again marble. It's the original fireplace. It's a coal fireplace. So it's the heat of the marble that heat the room. It isn't enough for our cold winter. That's why you see there another pipe would have put there during the winter with a stove for the winter. Madame Desjardins, his wife, played piano, and she helped him a lot. She was the manager at the very beginning, yes. Because in our culture, the women used to learn in school how to manage the family, the money. Men go out to work and bring the money, and the women spend the money. So she was able, she was good to manage money. She gave him 25 cents a week for him to buy tobacco, to buy all his affairs. With 20, because he loved to smoke pipes. It was the habit at that time, and even that he had a big collection of pipes, as you can see over there, 3 of them, two over there of his pipes, and another one here. And I'll show you in the exhibition. It's supposed that just before his death, he smoked a pipe. Because his daughter told, I have in my hand the pipe. He's passed away, but I still have his pipe, still cooked, still warm. So he was a very religious. That's, if we study the history of cooperation, it began with men that has values, not only for our needs, but our values. And for him, he was a man with good, strong values. I told you before, honesty. Even I lose my job, I'm honest. I can't be anymore. But, it will help him when he wants to raise the Desjardins group, because it's a feeling that people can feel. He's honest. All his job is not for him, to make money for him. He never took 1 cent. It was for the people. And I'll show you in the exhibition more than that. So, double living room here, and come in to see his office. Right on the right when you come in, because here it's the main entrance. Okay, I'm just to make place. I will be there, maybe. Everything here is original. Yes. This is his office, and you can see the first ledger, where you can see inside the first 10 cent deposit, the first loan of 50 people. All was written. I'll show you in the exhibition how it was written. All with a pen, a paperweight, and I told you he liked literature. As you can see, books with history of cooperation, books in affairs, books in religion, history, literature. Okay. Employee was his oldest son,
Okay.
Raoul. But it's stopped there. The family is people like me and you, well, not me. He lived here.
I see. Oh, okay.
And it's a coincidence because we knew we were nice visitors.
Okay.
So that's why the coincidence. We have both. And you can buy stamps and when he died, she wrote a little notes it's the original. She said this pipe was, and it was this pipe, modest one. This pipe was on the night table in Papa's room the night of his death on October 31, 1920. He used it for the last time that evening. With tears in my eyes, I took it and kept it as a precious souvenir of the father I still love so deeply, because his wife worked for the Caisse Populaire and also his daughters. And also the oldest boy, Raoul, we see here with his family, his woman, his wife, and children. He was the first man paid with the organization, Raoul. Today, we know the daughter of his son. Okay, one of the daughters of Alfonzo Dsejardins began to be a nun.
Okay.
Okay, and it's almost like that. We see the vision, founder's vision, and it's the end. Yeah, why don't you take picture? If you want, I may.